So if your stud doesn't line up for the TV to be exactly in the center of the room, hey, fine. Slide this over like that, and the center of the TV is here. You want it moved over a little bit further? No problem. Flip that around like that. Now the TV is over here. You see, just by swiveling this around. Or you can pull it out like that if you want the TV angled this way. So there's lots of different things. And this head here can swivel too. So your TV can, instead of being straight up and down, it can be kind of tilted out at a slight angle. So I'm liking this bracket. Now, you don't have to have a mounting bracket like this. You don't see that at the store. They've got different styles, okay? So I'm just talking about this one, but you get something else, and if I'm not showing you exactly how your bracket is, you can still go through all the steps that I'm going through and get your project done. You, yes you, can do it yourself. Okay, I'm going to try to put it up here. I haven't tried this yet because I want you to see what I got to go through to put something up. And I think I can get it up there without any help. You know, just got to be careful. Gotta fit it in that notch. Yes, this is going to be kind of tricky. I wish I had my 6-foot ladder with me. Ooh, I'm going to have to do this differently. Put it up on the back side or something. See, I only have a little step stool with me. I should have brought my 6-foot ladder. That's what I should have brought. Oh, yeah. Oop. Too far. I'm going to slide this stool over a little bit. Okay, here we go. Did I eat my Wheaties this morning or not? Come on, punk. See what I mean about needing two peoples sometimes? I'm going to have to resituate this and try this again. Whew. Catch my breath. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to get this in. There's always two ways to skin a cat. I just got part of the styrofoam boxing material. I just got that set up there so I can kind of push more on there because that bracket kept sliding back. Now, maybe I can do that. Let's see here. I can do it now. Oh, there. I think I got it. I got her. Ha 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 ha. Look at that. I got it all right. See, it looks a little crooked because it needs to be adjusted. Even though I have that bracket straight, I've got to look at the directions and see what I have to do about adjusting this. Guess that's my next step, huh? Boy, it looks like I installed the bracket crooked, but you know we didn't. Wanted to point out one thing to you. Now see, I didn't read the directions on this whole thing. I probably should have. Bad Joe. I want to show you anyways. Remember I had that styrofoam piece held in here so I could put this on? Well, if you run this sideways, there's a screw up there. You can take a little Allen wrench that comes with it. You can tighten that up. You can have this rod from here out. come out straight, and you can tighten that one down. Now that will hold up against the wall far enough to allow you to be able to put this TV on that bracket. You know what I mean? Because they do say you should have help with this, but I'm doing this by myself. And I want to show you how you can do it too. So that's another way you can do it. And I probably should read the full directions. You know, I thought, okay, I can put that up there. But see, just that one step would have been very helpful. So I wanted to point that out. Now you may say, what keeps this up there? If somebody bumps this, how do I know it's not going to fall off? Well, on most units, there's a set screw or there's some sort of bolt that attaches onto this. And on this one, there's a screw right up in here. It's a little set screw that I put up there and tightened up with an Allen wrench. And that's on this bracket that kind of goes into the base. That way, it's assured that this can't be lifted up. The TV can't be lifted up and fall off of this bracket, because you don't want somebody hitting this and all of a sudden lifting up and the TV's coming down. So look at your directions and you should be able to figure that out one way or another. It'll be on the directions. Good golly, Miss Molly. You can't really see it, but I can see it. This bottom left is really super low. I've got to figure out how to adjust that. And I'm sure there's some adjustments. I measure off the top of this. I got 23.5. And over here, I got 24.75. I know this side has to go up. There's got to be some adjustments on here, so read your directions. I got to get this adjusted first before I measure to here, because remember I wanted 5 foot 2 inches. Once I adjust that up, it's probably going to go up higher. Let's just see what we have for right now. And I'm pretty close. I'm 5 foot 1 3/4 to the bottom here, but it's up like a skew. So when I lift this side up, it's going to lower this side down just a little bit. You see right now, the middle, 5 foot 1 3/4, and over here, well, it's kind of deceiving because this piece tilts up like that, but it'll go. It's way off right now. We'll see what we can do about that. It's coming together. I found the adjustment screws back here. See this? Look at that. I know this side had to go up, remember? I'm going to try it right there and tighten this up and then look at it. I'm just going to have to kind of go back and forth because I don't have anybody to help me, but you know, I can do that. That's fine. That's better, but it still has to go up more. So there's 2 set screws back there. So I'm going to keep working on that back and forth. And once I have it about right, I can measure up to the ceiling, and I can put my level across here for plumb. I can put my level across here. If you don't have a level with you, you could measure off of the ceiling down, because generally your ceilings are going to be pretty close to being level anyways. But I like to check both ways with my level and also with my tape measure up off the ceiling. You can measure from the floor up, but I'd rather go from the ceiling down too, because usually your ceiling's flat. Sometimes your floor can be off a little bit, or if you got carpet with pad, maybe it's going to be slightly off. So we want to get this nice and straight. Okay, keep working on it. Got it going good now. Okay, I've checked it all. I'm measuring off of here 24.5. I got 24.5. And then you might want to check it, you know, you can slide it over a little bit and see how you're going. See right there is 24 3/8. And that's about 24 3/8. That's probably because the bracket is coming out this way, and it's probably just angling just a hair, not very much. And that looks pretty good to the ceiling. I have not checked it with the level yet, but I can put the level on here, plumbing it up, and I'm nice. That's good. I can even check, if I don't trust the ceiling, I can get up here like this and I can put my level on right here, you know? I do that. That's actually really close. Yeah. I mean, I could raise this side up ever so slightly, but if I do that, then I'm going to be off on the ceiling a little bit more. 24 3/8. 24 3/8. If I lift this side up a little bit, I'll be 1/4. So I think I'm good. I can check the floor too. Let's see how level the floor is. That's 62 1/4. That's the tip, and it kind of tilts up. Let's see what we got over here. Ooh, 62 1/4. So right in the middle, I wanted 5'2". Let's see where we're at. I'm 5'1 7/8. So I'm off by about 1/8 of an inch, and it's probably because I have it out, and it could be tilted down ever so slightly, and it might be too, because see, this TV, no, it's about right. I did pretty good. You know, I'm off 1/8 of an inch, and it might be because the carpet is slightly off. If I push this down into the carpet, oh sure, I'm at 6 foot or 5'2", perfect, right there. So it's also, you remember I told you it had a tilt to it, so if this seems just a little bit too high for you, I'm just going to kind of swivel this up like that. See, I want to kind of hold this. It's on a swivel, see? See how much I can tilt that? Look at that. I can tilt it that much if I want. I'm going to tilt it, you know, maybe halfway. It's just got a little thumb turn back here that I'm going to tighten up. I think that's good. Now if somebody wants, they can adjust that themselves after I get all done. But there you go. Now we're on to the next step. What do you suppose that might be?